Hey guys, hello fellow humans. I'm streaming, as you can see. Uh, yeah. Welcome to another Horizon Zero Dawn stream. I would be streaming No Man's Sky, but since I'm quite far into this game and I'm really into it, well, the second playthrough, I kind of just want to continue playing this. So yeah, I'll probably be streaming this for the next like hour or two. Don't know. But yeah. Let's do this. I just need to drop the link to the stream in to Discord, so I'll just be 1 second. I sound like a robot. Sorry, I got there's a what you call it?
Rain's not so bad.
Someone frying something in a frying pan. The rain. I can't remember what I was saying. Yeah. Anyway. Right. Ooh, I'm tired. Let's just go talk to this guy.
I saw some of the places you'd been. The new settlers have no appreciation of craft. They'd already piled your work in a ditch. But I knew the signs to look for. The scrabble in the dirt, those surprised splashes. I did tell you we'd meet again.
Nil. Still hunting bandits?
Oh, yes. I've been sharpening my blade, anticipating the scent of the fight. Don't get me wrong. These scum are odorous. A little panic and desperation really sets it off, though. Like an incense.
So, what's your knife called?
Why would someone name a knife?
So much for small talk.
Are you ready?
Just don't think this means I enjoy it.
Don't worry. We'll take your secret to their graves.
Alright. First I want to... not do that. I'll do this. Oh. And then... take this thing off. There we go. Outfits. All those quests I'm going for. Bandit camps. There we go. The reason I'm getting rid of these bows is because they're kind of... arrows is kind of shit. Well, they're not shit, but they're faster than these arrows, but these arrows pack a more of a punch, so... it's more what I want to use. Headshot. Oh, that's some... where are these captives? There's usually captives they have here. It's probably further in.
Get it while I can.
Excuse me. Which way is he facing? He's facing that way. Also, the normal guys, these things do like, well, and the smaller, weaker arrows aren't so great. You have to get a headshot every time on the normal guys, as well as the big guys. Actually, no, you have to hit them twice in the head of the big guys, with the guys with the skulls on their heads. But the bows the arrows that I'm using, you can hit an ordinary, as long as it's fully pulled back. You can hit an ordinary enemy like anywhere and they'll die. See, one thing that I never found out the first time playing this game, I don't know why I never found it out, is the alarm, you can actually destroy it with an arrow. I'd always go up to it, I was always sneak up to it and destroy it that way, not knowing that you could actually destroy it with an arrow, which would be, kind of makes sense. Oh, I should try shooting one of them in the knee. I used to be in a defense Iraq until I got shot in the knee. Anyway. Oh, it's not one.
Try me now.
Bitch. Sucker. How'd you get up there? What is that? Oh, it's like a jet engine. Dum dum da 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 dun dun da da dun dun da 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 dun. Yeah, that's what I was saying. I've got the Marble Machine song stuck in my head. If you want to know what it is, look it up. It's really good. You will not regret it. You really won't. It's fucking fantastic. Is that a drum? Yeah, it's a drum. Must have been kind of fun making all the noises for this game. All the dying noises and stuff. Right, where the... Oh, there.
The bandits brought their prisoners here. There.
That nearly
Keep this quiet.
That nearly skewered me. Alright, if I get rid of that one there, should be okay for her. Come on. Get up there. Whoa.
Okay, you got my attention.
That was more than I thought there would be. There was. Oh, there's an extra 2.
Looks like I'm clear.
Oh yeah.
What the?
Oh, I can strike from above. I wonder how high I can do that from. Oh, I should pick up my rock. See, Don't know why you're here, mate. You've done, like, nothing. Where's that guy? Oh, I've missed more. Bye-bye.
Thought I found this. You're coming with me. It's okay. In a moment, you'll be free.
It's okay. In a moment, you'll be free. The last one? No, that's the last one there. Say, oh no, all my friends are dead. Whatever should I do now? Oh, you idiot got in my way.
Here we go.
I did the whole thing silently until that idiot got in my way. Fucking codger. So obviously not the last one. Where are they? I wonder if you can hit the drums. No. There's got to be another one somewhere.
More rain. My boots will get damp.
Oh no. I think you should be sarcastic there. Oh, there you are. Over that way. Oh, that's just a gun. The boomstick. Yeah. The boomstick. Such a shame you can't actually hit the drums. Hear it! Drop. Oh, no. That's gonna hurt. Oh, yeah. Last one. Yes, last one. And it suddenly got sunny. Used to be a really cool game called Saboteur or the Saboteur. Yeah, it was a Saboteur where you played like an Irishman in occupied France, and you're like part of you joined like the French resistance. Something happened to you. You're like a race driver before the war, and the whole game was in black and white, and there'd be like sections of the map, and where that they'd be black and white, but the more you got rid of like enemy commanders and enemy bases and stuff like that, the more color that would come into the map, that would come back into the game, and like once you've completely like freed an area, there'd just be like this cloud of just color would just come back into the game. It was an absolutely fantastic game. It was really good, really underrated as well. It was really underrated, which is a shame, but because it's an absolute fantastic game. It really is. Ooh. I'm tired. Cope. Wait, I didn't know you can get out from here. The things you find out when you get free room.
Remember how the blood pounded in your ears? They'll ring later, in the call. It's a call to arms, from your inner desires.
Or a cry for help.
I wouldn't.
Yeah.
I can tell. So you used to be a soldier. You fought for the Karja?
For them, against them. An empire always finds its wars. You can't be picky. The new king of Vod saw things differently. Called an investigation in war crimes. Aren't all wars a crime to someone? Still, I raised my hand and volunteered.
You volunteered to investigate?
No, I volunteered my confession. No sense wasting time with an investigation. I was sent to Sunstone Rock for 2 years. The trade was fair.
What were these things you did, Nil?
Acceptable things, under the circumstances.
Acceptable to who?
I don't make decisions. Let's just say the rules of engagement suited me. But rules are important. A structure. Cage. Otherwise, you know of those places, lonely places where people once were? Now just a hole cut in the world. Chances are, I was there before.
They sent you to a rock for 2 years? Is this some kind of Karja ritual?
No, Sunstone Rock is a prison, south of Meridian, south of the Rain Gathers. Our new Sun King is a believer in rehabilitation, as am I. In the heat of a stone cell, in the dark, I learned to focus on what was truly important to me.
Killing.
Have you found a new partner yet?
I thought we were partners.
I have my own roads to follow, Nil.
And they seem to lead back to bandits. That works for me. I'm not suggesting a Karja wedding. I'm never lonely where there's killing to be done.
Time to move on.
A brief encounter for us, but the end for them. They were squalid lives anyway.
Sorry, 1 second, guys. Oh, I need to find something. There we go. Copy. Oh. Right, where are we going? Huh? Talk to Nil. Cause for concern, farewell.
It's so bittersweet. Like a smile through bloody teeth.
What's the matter? You look disappointed.
Oh, the bandit clans are gone. I hear another turned back at the southern plains, just at a sniff of the legend we carved.
That's what all this bloodshed was for, to end the bandit threat.
But now there's nothing left to kill. Unless... No.
I guess this is our last farewell.
After all we've been through, this isn't the place for that. There's a mesa south of Meridian with a view of the spear shafts. Meet me there.
Bye. See, I'll say this again. If there's a second game, I really hope they... Not anything to do with that guy, but I really hope they allow you to choose Aloy's love interest. Like, if she's gonna have a love interest, she could very easily not have a love interest. She doesn't need to have a love interest. Not every game character has to have a love interest, but it would be really cool if you got to do a sort of like Witcher sort of romancing options sort of thing. Or something like, well, not like Mass Effect, because there's gonna be fucking machines, fucking everything in sight. More like maybe Dragon Age. I don't know, but it would be really cool. It would be fucking fantastic. Oh, hey, these guys. Yep, go away.
I need this.
Oh, it's still coming after me. Persistent, isn't it? Oops, that's not the ones I wanted. See, it's not the ones I wanted. Oh. Yeah, yeah. I was just killing that so it didn't give me any trouble getting this. Oh, that's like Shadow Carja base that I cleared out. I think it was yesterday? I can't remember. But there was a quite funny glitch where I killed the guy and he was sitting down and then he kind of like folded in on himself. It was very weird. Where am I going? That way.
Look out below!
See, I would use fast travel, but I've been using that a lot, and I like to walk to places, extends the time playing the game. Kind of using fast travel almost seems like you're in a bit of a rush to finish the game, and I don't really. I like to take my time with the game and enjoy it. And see the world, actually. You don't get to see the world if you fast travel everywhere. Because people put like hard work into this game, and it would be a waste not to actually take it in and see it all this amazing, stuff they've made and put into a game. Why am I going up here? There's no way down that way. It's pointless. Shit. There's a little rabbit. Actually, no, it's a hare. Oh, that's a lot of them. Hello, big guy. Don't mean you no harm. No reason to attack me. Well, they can't get me underwater. Oh no, they can. Ah, well, I wasn't really underwater anymore there. Actually, you know what makes this faster? A bit faster. Let's get my horse. Oh, my mount. It's not. I don't know if really to call it a horse or like a cow or something. I don't really know. One of the two. Whoa! Sandstorm. Ouch. Wait, check it.
Hunting me.
Are you firing at me? There's a big fucking chicken attacking you. Wait, there's a chicken coming for you. Does one not have to put down? I'll take it anyway. I'll just help these guys. Ow. Nice work, you fucking idiot. I don't want that. I want this. That's dead.
Thank you.
Thank you, Nora.
That's coming with me.
It should be better to go down the way. Oh, convoy. Go on, go on. I'll leave it to the Sundom's guards. I need to get over the river now.
Long way! Long way!
Fuck bridges. Alright, chill, bigger. Relax there, man. Actually, I might go up to the spire, like, before the end of the game, because I didn't do that last time. Alright, so I need to head to here, I think. I think. Because, like, the, sort of end of the game part is there. Well, not really. So there's, like, the first phase of the end of the game is, like, there. And, like, because there's, like, loads of bad guys that come from here and, like, here. So I think, because like, his base is over here somewhere? I can't quite remember, but... Yeah. I've never actually been up to the spire before. Like, the end of the game. Because most of this is like knocked out and not there. So you have to like climb over it. This bridge isn't there. Or at least most of it isn't there. These stairs aren't there. They're like collapsed. You have to like go over that way to climb up. Cool. Never actually been here. This is where like the last fight happens in the game. big spire. Let's get all this map so I can see it there. Because there's like some sort of secret that you could find here. A lonely mount down there. I really don't know what to call them actually. I never really bothered finding out their names. They're called Strider. Striders. Cool. Are they all called that? Because it's different types. Charger. Okay. I like the Chargers. They're probably my favorite ones to ride. Because they got those like cool horns. There is another type you can ride. Oh my god, it'd be so cool to ride a Thunderjaw. That'd be pretty freaking cool. Have we not scanned that? Well, there's another one with like, it looks basically the same, but has like horns sticking out the side that look like handlebars. it's kind of funny. Alright, let's get on with it. Get on with it. Oh, that's the courtyard where there's a mission there where someone puts there's like a posh family, the rich family that live there, but someone puts a animal lure, not an animal lure, a robot lure there, to lure the machines in, ending up killing loads of people and killing like the father, the guy that owns the place, sort of thing. Sorry, spoilers. But yeah, they get attacked. That's all I'm gonna say. I don't want to spoil it too much. Ooh. Because of the, yeah. Another thing that would be also pretty cool in the last game. Last game? The second game would be like more customization. Like you, instead of just whistling and get a random mount, you had like a mount that was your mount, and you could like customize it. That would be pretty cool if you found like if they made the world like included this map as like the first map, but then like had an even bigger map as like the new part of the game. That would be really cool. And in the bigger part of the map, there was like a race of people or like a tribe that knew how to control the machines and knew how to sort of do stuff to them and like customize them and stuff like that and change them around. That would be really cool. That'd be fantastic. That'd be so fun to be able to just customize your own mount. There's so many different things that they could put in this game to make it absolutely fantastic. I have no idea how to get up to this place. Nil wants to meet me there. Where is the way up? This has to be a way up. There we go. Yeah, I'm actually thinking of ow. I just bit my bit my cheek. I'm actually thinking of starting my stream a bit later. I think mainly because people know me. No, mainly more people come on to watch later on. Then bandits. Give me the corpse. This is probably like where his other partner died, and I'm just looting their bodies.
Can't be too prepared.
Partners. Such a corpse. Or where he plans to kill me and take my bones and use my body. I'm joking. Aloy would kick his ass.
No. I did wonder on my way here. Well, if you were luring me into an ambush.
Where's the fun in that? Some bandit sprawl would never have done for our arena. But this, much better. There's a sense of drama. So, what do you say? How about we try to kill each other?
Okay.
Wait.
What?
You brought me out here to ask if I want to fight you?
To the death. We'll savor it, because we only get this one time.
Actually, I don't know what else I expected.
Yeah, sure.
If this is how it has to end, Nil.
Everything does. Only, you are so conscientious. I wouldn't want to push you into something that wasn't genuine. Especially death. There's nothing more genuine.
That's very thoughtful of
His
you.
purple eyes. I don't know. Accept or decline. Accept or decline. Huh?
Let's finish this.
Let's finish this. What the fuck you will. Did I actually have to kill him? Die. Just layer him with arrows. It's like Boromir all over again.
Oh, don't look so concerned. I should say, I always knew it would end this way. Since we first met. But if I'm honest, I thought I could take you.
Oh, I feel bad now. What you got for me, Neil? Fuck all. Neil, come on, man. You should have more. You should have like some cool weapon on you or something. You need more for like being able to find like cool weapons in this game, but you can't. That sucks. Is that just climb down? Oh, this is after Neil's being killed, I think. Can I like load before? Is there one before? There's that one there. Oh, that's just talking to Neil. Da, 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 da. Oh. Ugh. Fucking Jurassic Park theme stuck in my head now. Let's talk to him.
Nil.
Where's the
Blah 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 blah.
Wait.
to the
If this is...
everything special?
That's very thoughtful. I'm, flattered that you think of me this way, but I don't want to kill you.
Don't be hasty. When it's life against death, hunter against hunter, I know it'll come to you.
Is that really what you want, Nil? You know, I don't think you have a death wish. What you have might be worse, but I see there might be a need for you in this world.
I don't understand.
I won't fight you. That's my decision. You can respect it, or try to shoot me in the back as I go.
Then it's over. Your last arrow is the cruelest.
I do love games where you can just go back and be like, I killed this guy, I didn't want to kill him. You know, reverse time a bit. He's not dead. Choose a different option. I do love it in that game. That sort of thing. You're able to do that.
I'll tuck that away.
I thought that was a big like trebuchet or something there for a minute. Right. Where's the way down? There was a... Ooh, there's a flower up here.
Well, you're not ordinary.
There was a rappel point somewhere. There we go. It's on the wrong side. Actually, no. I might use the fast travel to just get halfway. It's about halfway. Yeah, I guess that's about halfway. That's where I'll go. Ding, 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 ding. Maybe at the end of the stream I'll show you this marble song tune. There we go. Never really seems like Death's on these days. I think his work hours have changed. Something like that. Oh, are these the guys I snuck past before? I think they are. Yeah, they are. See if I can sneak past them. Stealth successful. Run away! There's more. Are they fighting something, or are they just stuck on a rock? now. Nope, nope, okay. Yep. Fuck. Oh, this is the path where I got His Young Majesty out. I think? Yes, it is. Don't really know what that stuff is. Oh, pardon me. I hate those things. Two machines I hate most. Actually, no, three machines I hate most in this game. Clint Hawks, those worm guys, and Fire Claws slash Frost Claws. They're probably the most annoying enemies in the entire game.
Here they come.
Frost Claws and Fire Claws because they're a lot harder to kill than normal machines. Plus, you can't use your I can't remember what it's called. Tear Blast arrows to nullify them. Well, to get their armor off, so you can kill them easier. Two, because they're harder. They're a lot tougher. Hate Glint Hawks because they fly.
These aren't goods, they're necessities.
That's mainly why. And there's always like three of them.
Would you like?
Oh, what was the other one? The worm ones, I'm not the biggest fan of because they're also quite annoyingly hard to kill. Oops. Oh, I want to. There we go. Dun dun da 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 da.
It makes me homesick.
I'll come back later. That woman said to meet her at a green tent down in the camp. Might be worth a visit.
Done that already. Shit. Nailed it.
I'm heading down.
I've spent a lifetime trying to uncover the secrets of this world. Where the machines came from. How the old ones achieved such marvels only to fall into silence and death. A lifetime of failure, as year by year, decade after decade, I hit walls I could not break, doors I could never breach.
Hello.
Until a Nora huntress marched out of the savage east. And voila, for her, all the deepest secrets of the earth were laid bare. I suspect you'll have an easier time with this door than I did years ago.
Hold for identiscan. Genetic profile confirmed. Entry authorized. Malfunction. Malfunction. Malfunction.
Kidding me?
You don't hear me laughing.
Shut up. There's gotta be another way. Hey! Elizabeth Sobek here! Requesting access!
Access request acknowledged. Root command functions available. Do you wish to proceed?
I do! Get me through this door!
Analyzing. Primary access inoperable due to mechanical failure. Emergency venting procedure likely to circumvent blockage. Do you wish to proceed?
Yes.
Emergency venting authorized.
I underestimated you. I think by now
Oh. Booga booga.
Guess you can't have everything.
that will draw attention. We won't have this place to ourselves for long now.
We? Last I checked, I was the one risking my life down here.
Yes, fine. Now will you please get moving? There's so much to learn in less time than I'd hoped.
Welcome to Project Zero Dawn.
Zero Dawn. We found it.
Are you really so surprised?
Facility diagnostics detect multiple failures. Attempting repair.
So, what was this room?
An entrance hall, perhaps. Have a look around.
Bum, bum, ba-da-da-da-da-da.
Please take a seat and wait for your name to be called. A selection of beverages and snacks are available.
Oh, really?
Smaller room.
Fuck waiting. I'm trying to be funny. Boom.
Please proceed into viewing room 1 for an important message regarding the purpose of your visit.
Okay.
What was this place?
A holographic theater.
CD01 data intact. Initiating playback.
Welcome to Project Zero Dawn. I am General Harris, Chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff of the United States of America. I'm sure you've heard the rumors that Zero Dawn is a top-secret superweapons program, the technological miracle that will save us from the Pharaoh Plague, if Operation Enduring Victory can hold off the robots long enough. The reason I'm sure you've heard the rumors is that I'm the one who spread them, and they are all lies. Zero Dawn is not a superweapons program, and it will not save us. Nothing will save us. And here's why. By the time the glitch was noticed, it was already too late. Nothing could stop the Pharaoh Plague. Nothing can. Its robots will continue to replicate and devour the biosphere. Life on Earth will be destroyed. Our planet reduced to a barren sphere. Global extinction is inevitable. No matter how many we kill, the robots just keep exponentially making more. If we had their deactivation codes, we could shut them all down. The entire swarm. But since their cryptographic protocols use polyphasic entangled waveforms, Cracking a code set would take half a century. At best, we've got 16 months. Not exactly what you'd call a survival option. The destruction of a biosphere is not the sort of apocalypse you can wait out in a fallout shelter or a space station. There will be no Earth left to reclaim. Just a lifeless, toxic rock with several million Pharaoh robots on it, hibernating, waiting for something to eat. This is the horrible truth behind the lies of Operation Enduring Victory. My lies. Lies designed to inspire millions of innocents to sacrifice themselves in battle. Why? One reason. To buy time for you and the work you will do here. Zero Day, the day that life on Earth ceases to exist, is coming fast. It cannot be stopped. The hope of Zero Dawn is that something new might come after. But I will leave it to Elizabeth Sobek to shine that thin ray of light into the darkness. Harris, out.
That doesn't make sense. Life on Earth didn't cease to exist.
He said it could not be stopped.
But it was. Somehow Elizabeth saved us. I've got to keep looking. Find out how she did it.
1 minute, guys. Don't know why the hoovering has to be done now. I do wish I could turn this up loud enough so I'd have to hear it and have the annoying buzzing in the background.
Kestrels. They got in. Through the vents.
Let nothing stop you from learning the truth.
Spread out! If it moves, kill it!
What is this place? Tomb?
Oh my god, that's so annoying. Oh. Whoa, why am I in swing? Oh, shit. I've got no ammo.
That's Morrow. Not that one.
Good. We're too close to let tribal primitives stop us now. The data points, what did they contain?
Oh my god, that's frustrating. Ah, ow, my head. Why does the hoovering have to be done now? Oh my god. It's so interrupting.
I'm sure you now understand the urgency of why we brought you here, Ms. Okilo.
Captain Okilo, are you trying to thank me for not resisting?
I believe we couldn't negotiate a diplomatic solution.
When it came to my country's lithium, it was always a swarm that would be sent to negotiate. Metallurgic International, U.S. Robot Command. The markings changed, but the robots were the same.
You have had considerable experience in human-robot conflict.
Yes, and I've got the prosthetic limbs to show it. Yet I continue to face this horror, even though the challenge was great. Cyber warfare. I thought Zero Dawn would be a Manhattan project to generate the deactivation codes. With the resources I had, I estimated code breaking to be a hopeless endeavor. I was almost looking forward to being proved wrong.
Unfortunately, your estimation was correct.
As your General Harris said. So then, you did not bring me here to commiserate. What is left?
Everything's done now.
With Suzanne Alpert, environmental scientist. Doctor?
I'm sorry, I wasn't,
Just stating your name. What were you thinking about, Doctor?
Nothing the General said, not really. I was on the Syzygy East Response Team in 2051, just after the second earthquake compromised the reactor. I still dream about it, after all these years. The red zone spreading on the imaging, slowly, so slowly, like a hand opening its fingers.
Your involvement in that event is why you were asked for by name.
Really? That's interesting. Because nothing worked. Nothing could grow there again. It was a catastrophic failure. But the red zone is a blip compared to global-scale biomass reduction. The biosphere and hydrosphere will collapse, render the Earth uninhabitable long before the robots finish us. Enduring victory can't buy time against that. So, you'd better show me what Zero Dawn really is.
Look, let's cut the mystery. You're building a colony ship. It's obvious. And it's not gonna fly. I mean, literally. Remember the Odyssey? That multinational heap of space junk that's been in graveyard orbit since '57? That went nowhere real slow, and you have to get somewhere real fast. Do you have any idea the immensity of the challenge to prep a new colony ship in time?
To be clear, I'm not a worker on the project.
Do you even understand how few people it could save? The whole generation ship concept is not gonna happen. It's the first thing you'd abandon in favor of embryonics. For that kind of storage, we're talking a lot of bulk, a lot of power, a lot of resources. So even if you do it, even if you build it and point it at Sirius X, there's no room for people on that thing, all right?
If you could try to remain calm.
You people are crazy if you think you're getting off this rock. No one's getting off.
Medical.
It is accurate, yes.
So these mechanical monstrosities,
they
don't just kill people. They feed off them?
Not just people.
What off my arm?
Organic matter.
Every living thing dissolved into nutrients. Millennia of evolution liquefied.
Yep.
The miracle of life reduced to bloody biofuel.
In a word, yes.
Who did this? Pharaoh? That arsehole. Is he here?
No, Doctor.
Please, tell him Tom Pike wants a word. Now, get off! Get off! Doctor, please! You get Ted Pharaoh in here!
I think it'd be the same, mate.
Want to discuss?
Whew. So Mama, she was right.
Pardon?
My mother, she took her Bible real serious. Not just
Crazy.
Texas Global serious, Pentecostal serious. Favorite chapter? Revelations. Now, I didn't always understand her on account of all that speaking in tongues and such, but when she did use her words, There was always end times this and lake of fire that on kind of sinful lifestyles. Speaking of which, mind if I smoke?
A tobacco cigarette.
Sorry, darling. My taste run classic. Compliments to your team tracked me down. Been a price on my head 18 months now. Sterling Malkeith was me, don't mind admitting. Been plenty of snakesters chasing the bounty too. But I kept the zigging to their zag. How'd you finger me?
I believe Dr. Sobek listed you as an alpha candidate. Priority snatch and grab.
Always suspected she had a little thing for me. Hey, I don't suppose you got real coffee in this place. You know, blood coffee? Conflict cappuccinos?
Mr. Tate, I'm clearing you to proceed. Just go. You previously worked for Faro Automated Systems.
On the Chariot Line self-replication routines? I came here thinking this was a rendition. When your people took me, I thought, about time. I've been trying to swallow the guilt every day since...
Would you like to take a moment?
No, I really hoped Zero Dawn was a way to undo it all. My work. And I'm sorry to say I was ever proud of it, but Ted could really sell a concept, and in the labs, in the light of creation, that first test run, when you saw they understood their own structures, could rebuild themselves from memory and light, there were no limits. God, there were no limits.
It's not your fault, mate. It's Ted's fault.
I think there is some mistake. I don't understand why I was brought here. Why would you show me these things? I know that there's already a lot to take in. In the waiting area, I was seated with a Nobel laureate in biophysics and a monk, I think. He spoke neither English nor Mandarin. It is very strange. And General Harris? What was he talking about? The robot swarm? The Pharaoh plague? I understand it is terrible. But it really cannot be stopped? Why tell us this? There are people in Shanghai, my friends, my family. They have joined Operation Enduring Victory already. It is for nothing? We will all die? We're going to be able to answer some of these questions. I just want to know why I am here. It doesn't make sense to me. You were brought here because of your skill set. No, that can't be right. I am an art historian. I know Dutch masters, Japanese calligraphy, Gerhard Richter. What does that matter now?
Everything.
CD02 data intact. Initiating playback.
Elizabeth Sobek. You've heard the bad news, and it's all true. The Pharaoh plague is devouring the biosphere. Life itself will cease to exist. But does that have to be the end? What if we could give life a future? What if we could build a kind of seed from which, on a dead planet, life could blossom anew? This is the aim, the hope, of Project Zero Dawn. To create a super-intelligent, fully automated terraforming system and bring life back from lifelessness. What would such a system require? At its core, it would need a true AI, fully capable of making the trillions of decisions necessary to reconstitute the biosphere. An immortal guardian, devoted to the reflourishing of life. We call it Gaia. Mother Nature as an AI. But that's just the core of the system. She will need to be surrounded and empowered by a comprehensive suite of subordinate functions. Think of them as extensions of Gaia's mind, each dedicated to a specific purpose. Now, these aren't AIs, but make no mistake, each presents an engineering challenge more profound than anything the human species has ever before attempted. Hardware that preserves and then gestates the billions of seeds and embryos from which life will be reborn. The construction of underground facilities to hold it all. And that's just the start. We don't have to build the entire system. The beauty of a fully automated terraforming system is that it can build itself. Now, over the days to come, you'll learn how all these functions, all these pieces that you'll be working on, fit together. How we'll race the clock to execute our harvest initiatives, write the software, build the tech and the facilities. How we'll lock it down and seal it up before the inevitable occurs. But even more important, you'll know how it doesn't end here. How Gaia will generate those deactivation codes General Harris talked about, and build the transmission arrays to broadcast them, shutting down the Pharaoh robots for good. How Gaia will not just build, but imagine any conceivable robot it needs to do its work across centuries. From detoxifying the Earth's ravaged atmosphere and poisoned seas, to the regreening of the Earth from cryopreserved seed stalks, to rewilding the Earth with animal life. And then, when all that is done, how a new generation of human beings, spawned at cradle facilities around the globe, will partake of Apollo, the vast archive of human knowledge and cultural achievement from which they will learn of us, our world. And most important, how not to repeat our mistakes. It's not an impossible dream. It is within our grasp if we work tirelessly and stop at nothing to achieve it. We can't stop life from ending. But if you will help me, help Gaia, we can give it a future. Join me and help make that future real.
Destroyed, but then remade?
Yes, by a machine. A machine of creation.
Elizabeth did this. For life. For us. But why Hades then? If it was part of Gaia, how'd it end up in the wreckage of a Pharaoh robot? And why does it want to kill me? And Apollo, the archive of knowledge, what happened to that?
And Hephaestus, taking over Cyan. I'm as confused as you are. Maybe the answers lie ahead.
Well, that's cool. If you complete the Frozen Wilds before doing this, it's ah, that's cool. So it's kind of like that's like if you the first time play that, it's like, oh, it's hope, it's really cool, it's amazing. But when you know actually what happens and stuff, it's kind of like, it's like, oh, this is so cool, but it's like, this is amazing, it's really amazingly done, and it's going to be fantastic, and it's really making the world. But then you know who, yeah, it's a little bit sad at the same time. It's cool. I do love this game.
Of course I'll do it. To be given the opportunity to rebuild what the damage that I don't feel worthy of it, but I will do it, absolutely.
I want to stress that this was never about your culpability.
It is to me. Dr. Sobek, Margot, they were smart to get out of Pharaoh when they did, but not one of us took it as a warning sign. It just told ourselves they weren't cut out for the BTRI cabals. That's the better than rapid innovation. A better at competing, better than the next guy, a better killing machine. I think it's just amazing how a century and a half of science fiction did nothing to swerve our species from the path of doom. I mean, I'm done with that life. I mean, I will work hard, twice as hard, to earn this, for my family to have a place in Elysium. I never thought that there could be atonement.
If you're still nauseous,
No, the inhibitors have kicked in. I can't feel the back of my tongue. I wish I could tell you I'd believe in this, but the damage is too great, too extensive, too complete. With all respect to Dr. Sobek's work at Miriam, no. No, life doesn't always find a way to keep going. Sometimes it never comes back.
It does.
Like Syzygy East. Like the Congo. Like Timo. Like us. That's our reward? A buried city full of terminal patients waiting out the clock?
You grow old together, with your loved ones, in safety.
I don't have loved ones. I suppose I could start a family?
I'm afraid not. All inhabitants of Elysium will be medically sterilized. A habitat capable of sustaining a starting base of 2,000 individuals for up to 100 years is a huge challenge, Dr. Alpert. If the population grows instead of diminishes, everyone will be dead inside 30 years.
I knew it. I just couldn't bring myself to say the words.
I'm sorry?
Finish it. Medical euthanasia. I want no part of this. I just want it over.
I see. Protocols require a 48-hour waiting period, after which...
After which what?
Is he to make sure I behave this time?
Security. For your protection. Would you like to discuss how you're feeling?
Sure. I'll tell you. Surprised. No, flabbergasted. Like my own man would say, flabbergasted. That vein pumping in his forehead. I thought you people were just completely underprepared for a spaceflight project. But now I can see it's worse. Much worse. Sobek is a total fantasist, a dangerous fantasist. This kind of blue skying, it's... Jesus. I'm sorry we wasted each other's time. I'm ready to leave now.
I'm afraid that's not possible.
Everything you're talking about here isn't possible.
I recommend you read the documents regarding your options.
I've seen enough. I'm getting out of here. What did you... You don't... Get your hands off me!
What's this? So is this actually anything? I don't know. Just a little hole we can go through. Yeah. What's this? Is that the last power cell? No, it's... Stranded Shackles. More Death Stranding, what do you call it? References.
Intruder!
Get
her!
So they woke up.
Intruder?
Don't die now.
You guys are the intruders. This is my place. You know what? I've got a different weapon I can use here. Nah, that was kind of useless. Right. Let's just stick back what was there in the first place. Well, that wasn't there in the first place, but... Die already!
For the rightful...
Ah, didn't mean to pick that up. No, stop picking up the wrong thing.
Now, those lame FBI black hats at Mockingbird back in the day, I enjoyed schooling them. But maybe I went in too hard on this poor counselor. She was cute, and just going down a checklist after all. Couldn't expect her to see how ridiculous Zero D's ambitions are. God's own budget thrown at a kid playing with a hologram sculptor? Palms up, honey. I'm just calling it like it is. Hey, look, Mom, I'm making nature. Now, if nature is so important, why not let nature take its course? Extinction? That's natural.
No,
Zero Dawn? No, ma'am. That ain't. Heck, it's so unnatural to be called an A...
Extinction? That's not natural. Extinction by fucking robots? That's not natural. That's our doing. If it was extinction by that was natural, it'd be some sort of disease or something like that. Enough of your god bullshit. It's fucking religious nuts are fucking annoying as hell. That extinction isn't natural.
Zero Dawn. It is art, in a way. An expression on the grandest scale. But there is so much unfairness. Why was I chosen? Was it decided by committee? By algorithm? My family will be saved because I happen to graduate in art history? Is this right?
Dr. Sauvé? Christina Sauvé?
Yes. I met a man, another historian. His fields are Bauhaus and the New Materialists. But he once attended one of my talks. Another unfair chance. Of all the many people in that auditorium, that we should both be here now. And yet, I feel more accepting of my fate. No, it is not fair. Not at all. But for the sake of my family, for the sake of art. Art is alive. It must be able to speak from beyond history and echo in the future, not perish into oblivion. This opportunity, I must do this.
I hashed it out with them, what the point of Artemis was. I made it clear I wasn't on board for a global zoo. We haven't exactly proved ourselves to be great custodians in the past few thousand years. So the idea of a reconstituted biosphere, well, it's horrifying, isn't it? A complete horror show. We have no right to take a best guess at this stuff. But the alternative? Nothingness. For there to have been all this, and then nothing. And with Charles Ronson running the show, I respect him. He's got a passion to him. He's hot-blooded. So I said I'll do it. I'll put my all into this, literally. When the project is done, I'll take the medical option, thank you. Counselor said I might change my mind. I told him that he didn't know me very well then. For life's sake, I'll do the dirty work. But I want no part of this pathetic, attenuated future on offer. I'm an outdoors man. Never did like the feel of solid-state lighting on my skin. And a wee bit of a claustrophobe, anyway.
Understandable.
Another one of these. Need to find the right configuration.
Hey, I'm done with Brett's incompetence, okay? Somehow, he managed to install an H-emitter node backwards. Everything's in reverse. I don't get paid to clean up Brett's messes. If you want it fixed, send him up to storage for a new emitter, not me. Parker out.
Ooh, fantastic. It's all
There's a
backwards.
part missing. Maybe there's a storage area nearby.
Is this one backwards as well? Oh, so let me find out. That way. Up. That way again. Down and that way. What was the last one? Left.
Done. I should check the door nearby.
Cool, that's that one. How long have we been streaming for? 86 minutes. Is this what I need? Yeah,
Found
that's what I
one.
need.
Looks intact.
Right, so everything here is in reverse.
That should do the trick.
So
Let's get that door open.
down, right, up, left, oops. Let's find where it was. Up. Huh, that should be it. Oh, maybe it's the other way. Alright. Also down. Alright. One's up.
That did it.
There we go.
Door should have power.
Now to see what lies beyond it.
Bye guys. Cultists.
Eclipse. They're here.
Avoid contact.
Lines look good.
Gaia. It's up there. Second floor.
Can you reach it?
So much for avoiding contact.
Is there another one? There's only 3 of them.
They're still looking.
That predator. Was another one?
Is something out there?
There's more coming down. They're just ordinary guys. Fuck.
the Predator.
Right, how do I get up there? This has got to be a way.
That's the last of them. Or not.
Oh.
You will perish. You won't survive this. You can't evade the shadow.
Hello, I'm Margot Shen, and this is Hephaestus. As the name might tip you off, this is going to be the subordinate function that Gaia will use to make lots and lots of robots. Her personal forge. Except, it's not that simple. So like, you probably noticed that only about a third of you are robotics engineers. The rest, experts in machine cognition.
Hephaestus was part of a system design. Why would he use science and culture?
While you were done, before the shadow.
Didn't really hear what they said there. Why can't I see them with my focus? I can now. No, I got through there.
Room's clear. For a moment, anyway.
Then get moving. You have to find Gaia.
No, I want to look around.
Heavy.
Big gun.
It's hard, too.
See, I could have done a thing where I could have killed that guy. And he's got his big gun, slaughtered the rest of them, but what fun would that be, you know? Oh, you can press it again, so she says it again. Awesome. Alright.
Hello, I'm Margot Shen, and this is Hephaestus. As the name might tip you off, this is going to be the subordinate function that Gaia will use to make lots and lots of robots. Her personal forge. Except, it's not that simple. So like, you probably noticed that only about a third of you are robotics engineers. The rest, experts in machine cognition, virtual heuristics, that stuff. Well, that's because we aren't going to be the ones designing and building robots. The last thing we want is to burden Gaia with a bunch of outmoded 21st century designs. A waste of time. Our purpose is to empower Gaia to build the robots. And not just build, imagine, from scratch. Any robot she needs, for any conceivable purpose, designed and fabricated at a snap of a finger. Hers. Her finger. So, Hephaestus isn't really the forge. It's more like the knowledge of craft and ingenuity of a mastersmith to wield the hammer. Encoded as software. Virtual creativity made real.
That's why
Gaia's
Hephaestus
already
could do
learning.
that.
In simulation, she's doing some very creative things with fractal assembly and animal morphologies. Her designs aren't about to win the Liam Prize anytime soon, but hey, everyone has to start somewhere. So, yes, time to get started. Let's do this.
So that's why Hephaestus could make
I've seen these
fossil
shapes
balls.
before. In cauldrons.
But of course, the birthing places of Gaia's machines.
Mother Nature. Ooh, there was another guy with
I think this is it. Elizabeth Sobek's office. But it's sealed off. There's got to be a way inside.
Keep looking.
More Eclipse.
Careful now.
That's the guy I wanted to take out. Dun, dun, da, 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 da. I can get that in my head. It's not a bad song or anything, it's just very catchy.
Welcome to
Yeah,
Apollo, the collective memory of the human species and the wellspring of knowledge for future generations. I am Samina Ebaji. Until recently, I was director of the International Collective Memory Institute in New Tehran. As a heritage professional, I devoted my career to the preservation of human knowledge, creative endeavor, and cultural achievement. Apollo is, therefore, the ultimate embodiment of a lifelong passion, albeit under the very worst circumstances imaginable. The challenges before us are immense. Specifically, we will have to design and implement 4 major initiatives simultaneously. First, the construction of data repositories in cradle facilities around the world, ensuring redundancy. Second, the collection and processing of a projected 180 million discrete data entries, 42 zettabytes of data in Mandarin, English, Spanish, and Arabic. Third, the transferal and encoding of all that data onto DNA encapsulated in synthetic fossils. The only medium capacious and durable enough to safeguard it without degradation for the centuries to come. And last, but not least, the development of the holographic interface and gamified curricula, by which future humans will commune with Apollo, progressively unlocking heuristic learning modules, leveling up their knowledge and skills they will need to take control of the terraforming system. That is the future towards which all of our efforts will be directed. Not just the preservation of the past, but the seed for the flourishing of a new tree of knowledge. Welcome, and let us begin.
I wish it could have been so. Ted. Shit.
Okay.
Really? I fucking hit him.
Hello. That's the last of them. Alone once more.
In what should have been a cave of wonders. Look around. See if anything is left.
Dr. Sobek, please archive this testimonial in Apollo. Cross-reference to all mentions of my name and Operation Enduring Victory. My name is General Aaron Harris. From 2060 to 2066, I served as the chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff, the highest-ranked officer of the United States Armed Forces. The tenure of my command included strategic planning and oversight of Operation Enduring Victory, a falsehood perpetrated on the civilian populations of the United States and other nations during the last 14 months of life on this planet. Before the Pharaoh Plague, I did my job and did it well. I was bold and decisive, crafty in political maneuvers. It wasn't an accident that I rose to my position and became the commander of the largest mechanized force ever assembled. But to what end? My only lasting achievement was the extinction of life on Earth. And my one redeeming act, if any, was to delay that extinction by days or weeks, by throwing more death at it. It is my hope that there will be no need for men like me in the world to come. If you are one of the people of that future world listening to this message, please know that I am sorry and that I wish you well. Sincerely, Aaron Harris.
Right. How do I get out of here? Through there? Presume so.
Welcome to Hades, Zero Dawn's extinction failsafe protocol, the ultimate killer app. Now, I know what you're thinking. The purpose of Gaia is to resurrect life. So why give her a subordinate function, only purpose of which is to wipe out life all over again? I mean, what? Just plumb crazy, ain't it? Well, no, it isn't. Reconstituting a biosphere? That's a tall order. Tech smart as Gaia may be, odds are she won't get it right the first time. I mean, imagine you're Gaia, 200 years from now, and this new biosphere growing, it's all gone wrong. Alkalines are skyrocketing, coniferous forests eroding under the lash of superstorms that would have drowned Noah. It's chaos. Spinning top that won't stop wobbling. Now what are you gonna do? Release phase 1 organisms into that hot mess? Hope their CO2 and methane can balance out what you got started? Hell no. What you're gonna do, Gaia, is step aside while Hades takes over and does what you're just too darn nurturing and life-loving to do. which is burn that misbegotten mess of a biosphere to the ground so Gaia can start over. Okay, not burn, more like reverse terraforming operations and suffocate it. But you get the idea. Hades takes the biosphere back to zero. Square one, blank slate. And then, only then, does it hand the steering wheel back to Gaia and say, try again, old girl. And better this time, or we'll have to do this again. That's Hades. It's pretty badass when you think about it. Extinction on demand. Death on speed dial. All for the greater good, of course, but still, kind of metal. So welcome to Hades. Welcome to the void.
Okay, so if that's the original purpose of Hades, why does it want me extinct? And how's it end up in the wreckage of a Pharaoh Titan getting worshipped by the Eclipse like some kind of god?
If Hephaestus went rogue, why not Hades too?
That's what I'm thinking, but why? And what caused it?
Keep searching, and perhaps we'll find the answer.
Looks like the only way onwards.
Welcome to Eleuthia, the crown and king of Gaia's subordinate functions. For it is by Eleuthia that the human race will continue to exist. I am Patrick Brochard-Klein, the Alpha in charge of this program. Now let one thing be perfectly clear from the outset. Eleuthia is not a genetic engineering project. Our goal is to preserve the human genome, not alter it. A snapshot of human genetic diversity, literally frozen in time. The genetic quintessence of our species, unmodified. Under my watch, our activities and initiatives will comply with the 2034 clone provisions and the 2048 Raleigh Accords. Now that may seem a quaint, even trivial concern to you in light of present circumstances, but as one of the authors of the Accords, it is far from trivial to me. The practical challenges before us are staggering in scope and complexity, but not insurmountable. No. Global collation and provisional storage of zygotes, perfection of exogenic technologies, design and perfection of servitors, to provide nurture and inculcation during early child development. All of these program components must and will proceed in tandem. To say nothing of the breakneck construction of cradle facilities at sites around the world. So, si vous êtes prêts, let us begin.
Are these what I think they are?
Artificial wombs. Machines to spawn a new generation of human beings.
I think they're already talking about that, actually. There's already plans for having artificial wombs. Wombs.
Cradle facilities. Elizabeth said a new generation of humans would be spawned inside such places.
She did.
All Mother Mountain. It was one of them?
There's only one way to be sure.
The hatch wouldn't open. Something about a corrupted Alpha registry. I need to search Elizabeth's office.
would benefit from antilopinae morphologies, though caprid forms show superior load-bearing capability.
You're a quick study, Gaia.
Dr. Sobek, as I have conducted this comparative analysis of mammalian morphologies, I've gathered extensive data on the quaternary extinction event.
Oh? And your assessment? Gaia?
Logically speaking, the extinction was a natural consequence.
And yet,
I find the loss of megafaunal species unaccountably sad. That they passed forever into oblivion causes me to experience a grief that is difficult to describe. Am I malfunctioning?
No, Gaia, you're not. This is good. It's very good. You will undergo a brief period of unconsciousness during relocation to Prime and final instatement.
Elizabeth, may I speak outside protocol?
When you're back up and running at the new site, we'll bring the subordinate functions online and see where we stand.
Elizabeth, I detect distress. Are you all right?
I'm fine.
I realize that circumstances compel us to launch earlier than we hoped, but all subsystems are operational. The odds stand in our favor.
But what if... Gaia, there's nothing left out there. You can't even survive unless you're wearing an environmental suit. There are billions dead, in fear and agony. What if it was all for nothing?
Elizabeth, extinction was inevitable. Thanks to you, life will have a future.
You really believe that?
I believe in you, Elizabeth. In you, all things.
All things are equal. It's heavy, man. Dude, it's like totally heavy.
Pure logic won't cut it, Ted. To pull this off, Gaia's going to need to have some skin in the game. It has to care.
What if it runs amok? Have we learned nothing from our mistakes?
Your mistakes, I think you mean?
All I'm saying is give it a kill switch.
She was just born, Ted. I'm not going to put a gun to her head while she's still in the cradle.
You talk like it's a child. What if it becomes a monster?
Elizabeth, may I speak outside protocol?
Of course, Gaia, go on.
I'm sorry to contradict you, but Mr. Farrow's argument is sound. At this point, the development of my psyche is not entirely predictable. To ensure preservation of life, a hardwired override is, I believe, a necessary safeguard.
There. Satisfied, Ted?
Jeez, Liz, just do what it says.
She says. Right, what was that came up there? Something came up there. Oh, pry open door. What's in here? Well, nothing too magical. But, there we go.
The Alpha Registry master file.
Intact?
Yeah. No signs of corruption.
Then what are you waiting for? Copy the file.
With this, I can restore the registry at the hatch inside Allmother. Open it. Go inside.
And grasp the secrets within.
Where I was born. Maybe who gave birth to me.
Who? Are you really so naive? There will be no who waiting for you there, Aloy. Whatever birthed you into the world was a what, not a who. I had a legitimate birth. It's you, Aloy, who are the creation of a machine. But what kind of machine and why? Why were you created?
They look like spiders.
You need to get out of there. What you found is too valuable. You're too valuable.
Dun, dun, dun.
Still alive. Good. I have a more suitable death in mind for you, child.
Ouch.
My entire life, I've always known one thing with prophetic certainty. That I was destined for glory as a great champion of the sun. Even when Jiran was murdered, even when Meridian fell, I never doubted my destiny. Until you came along. When I heard that you had survived, a doubt took root in my mind. As sure as the sun rises and falls each day, those I am bade to kill die. And yet I failed. How? Why? With each dig site you attacked, each loyal soldier you killed, this pestering doubt grew. It grew when High Priest Bahavas went missing. And when the true Sun King Itamen was snatched away. It not only grew, but multiplied. I kept thinking of the moment my knife pierced your throat. One twist, a simple tug of the blade, and you would have bled out. In slaughter, I am a practiced hand. So why hesitate? Why fail my destined purpose?
I guess even a monster like you can have a glimmer of conscience. You didn't kill me right away. Turn your face to the sun, child. Dressing up murder as religious sacrifice so you could feel better about it?
No. I never doubted the righteousness of killing you. And yet, your words touch close to the truth. In my heart, I deemed the order to kill you unworthy of me. You were just a savage girl. So I thought at the time. Even still, I aimed to kill you, and yet did not. This failing troubled my thoughts, haunted every step. It was only when I captured you, down in that place, that I finally glimpsed the sun's design etched at length across the course of events. You were meant to survive that day on the mountain. Meant to interfere at dig sites and kill my men. Meant to eliminate High Priest Bahavas. Meant to snatch Itamen away. Conversely, I was meant to capture you. Here. So that you might die as a sacrificial offering to the sun. Everything as it was meant to be. Predestined and preordained.
Uh-huh.
Some destiny. You're following orders, not some grand cosmic design. You're a puppet, with Hades yanking the strings. A pawn pushed around by larger forces. It'd be laughable, if there weren't so much killing involved. Hades is an ancient machine, not the buried shadow of Karja myth. It doesn't care about Meridian. It wants to kill everything and everyone. And you are its dutiful slave.
I serve not the buried shadow, but the sun in shadow. All halves of nature joined to one cause. Shadow to sun, dark to light.
Do you really not hear how ridiculous that sounds? You've gone from serving an insane homicidal Sun King to an insane homicidal machine. You're moving down in the world, not up.
I'll remember those words as I watch your corpse burn. Whatever's left of it. You fail to grasp the point. As surely as you've been conquered, so has all doubt. And with certainty of belief comes unstoppable force.
Then open this cage and put your faith to the test. See if things work out like you expect.
The circle has closed. Every element is in its proper place. Exactly where it belongs. The errant beast, now caged, will serve her true purpose. A sacrificial animal.
Ugh, pardon me.
Oh, speaking of sacrifice, I forgot to tell you. After you crashed the Eclipse network, I sent messengers into the east to rally the forces there and mount an invasion of the sacred land. I ordered every Nora killed. I was hoping to catch you there, but alas, it all seems to have been unnecessary.
Why butcher dozens of innocents for no gain? It's a waste of effort.
You're right. I won't even be there to enjoy it. In any case, I couldn't recall the order even if I wished to. Thanks to your destruction of the network, communication over distances is impossible. You not only doomed yourself, but an entire tribe. Do we not see the scorching judgment of the sun in these events? Your focus. Such a powerful device, isn't it? And yet, so fragile. So you see, this time, I did not hesitate. The knife has already been twisted.
Karja faithful, rejoice! Our years in shadow are over. A new dawn trembles on the horizon. A new day soon to break. And when it does, the false Sun King will be dead, and Holy Meridian ours once more.
Pardon me.
I have become an instrument of prophecy. All halves of nature joined to one cause. Shadow to sun, light to dark, night to day. Behold! Hold your seats! Can you not see the proof of the sun's blessing before your eyes? How else could shadows such as these prowl in broad light of day? Were they not approved by the sun and joined to our cause? Many years ago, to consecrate this great ring, the Radiant Turan ordered many faithless, crushed beneath the hooves of the behemoth. Mighty is the behemoth in the eye of the sun. but it is mightier still, infused with the power of Shadow. Let this one, who schemed and slithered, be the first to die. Let her be the first of thousands!
I'll never beat that thing without weapons. My weapons are up on the platform. There's no way out of this ring. Maybe I could use its strength against it.
Ouch.
I should try luring the behemoth into the pillars. Gotta get out of the way. The walls look strong, but the pillars don't. They weren't built to take a charge from the crazed behemoth.
Was not paying attention there properly.
That pillar's weak. Another hit, and that pillar will come down. That makes a mess. I wasn't built to take a behemoth's charge either.
Weird glitch. Oh, come on, my stuff is... Out of the dust she comes.
Hey!
Change outfits to this. A little bit easier.
Guess who got her weapons back? Now you're just a big dumb target. Come and get it!
Actually.
That canister on its belly. Looks important. Those components on the sides of its head. They've got something to do with its lift attacks.
Best of aims I am. It's limping now. Now I've got to deal with the two walkers or whatever they're called. Stalkers. Oh, reloaded.
Silence! Shadows, kill her! Kill her!
Why leave it to them? Come get me yourself!
And boom! Here comes silence. Fucking epic, this game. Fucking epic, man. Oh, that's so cool. Right. With that note, I think I might finish the stream here. I may stream. Oh, it's Friday tomorrow, isn't it? So I don't usually stream on Friday. Wait, no, it isn't Friday tomorrow. It's Thursday tomorrow. I do stream on Thursday. Okay, yeah. I might be streaming a bit earlier because I'll want to play this. I want to play this, you know, when I get up and stuff, and continue it, because you've seen the story of this game. It's fucking epic. It's fucking amazing, man. It's so fucking good. So yeah, so I don't know if I should end it here, or should continue it a little way. Well, what's the time? It is almost 8 o'clock. Alright, well, yeah, I think I might finish it here. And look forward to doing more tomorrow. Or I could continue streaming for another hour. I don't know. Yeah, I might leave it here. Well, okay, fine. Well, I'll be streaming tomorrow. I don't know what time. Probably earlier than I would have if I was playing normally. I mean, streaming normally. But I will be streaming for, actually, I think I got something to do tomorrow. I can't remember what it was, but I'll probably will be in that case. I probably will be streaming at about around 6 o'clock, maybe, or actually no, I've got 12 o'clock. Okay, I'll be streaming about maybe about 4:30, 5. So yeah, looking forward to continuing this game. It's not completed it. I've already completed it once. It's still as enthralling as ever. It's fantastic, and thank you for coming watching. Those of you that did. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys next time. Oh, one thing. If you're watching this later on, and you do get to this point, thank you. And two, do you perhaps want to think up a better name for the stream than There Aren't No Cars in This Horizon? This doesn't really show that I'm playing Horizon Zero Dawn. Maybe I could just put Horizon Zero Dawn, There Ain't No Cars in... Yeah, I'll do that. Anyway, I'll catch you guys next time. Bye bye.